to my channel for another new video. Today I'm coming at you with the makeup tutorial. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't done a makeup tutorial in so long, and it's August 2nd when I'm filming this, so it's fall. It's fall. I don't care what you say. But no, I just wanted to start getting into back to school and, you know, everything like that, because I go back to school the 21st of August, which is like, I don't want to, but such is life. So I decided to bring you a makeup tutorial for fall. A little bit fall. I mean, the little green on the inner corner is kind of like summer swimming into fall, you know, so it's not fully fall yet. I haven't gone that far yet. I haven't put on the matte purple lip, dark lip yet. So, you're welcome. Still have glowy skin. Hello, how are you? So, if you guys like makeup tutorials, definitely let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel if you're not already to join the family. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Besides, I love you guys, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright guys, so getting started, I'm going ahead and taking my Modern Renaissance palette. I'm using the shades Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange on the left side of the palette and just blending that into my crease as a base color. This is going to be our transition shade. All of the other colors are going to blend into this one, so you want to make sure that it's nice and blended and there's no harsh lines or anything like that. So I'm using this Morphe blending brush just to blend that into my crease like so. Once I'm done blending that on both eyes, I'm going ahead and taking the Modern Renaissance palette once again and using the shade on the top right called Love Letter. It is this gorgeous deep purple shade. I absolutely love this shade for fall. This palette in general is just perfect for fall because of the colors and the deep oranges and purples. It is so beautiful. So I'm just taking this smaller little blending brush and blending that on my outer V. You can make this as dark or as light as you want. I kind of wanted it to be really pronounced because I wanted this look to be really deep and smoky. So I'm just going ahead and blending that on both eyes like so. As you can also see, I already have my brows done just to take up a little less of your time. Now going in with the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, I'm taking the eyelid green shade on the left and I'm just placing that on my eye. I did go ahead and spray my blush with some Smashbox primer water just to make the shade a little bit more opaque and a little more vibrant. I don't suggest pulling your eyelid like I am here. I just wanted to spread out the color evenly and blend it into that shade, that Love Letter shade. As you guys can see, I'm just kind of moving my brush back and forth to blend the two shades really easily, and I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. I went ahead and sprayed my brush, dipped my brush into the eyeshadow, and I'm just blending it into the Love Letter shade. I'm going to do more blending once I'm done placing the color, but it is easier just to blend as you go. Here I am taking the brush that I used with that Love Letter shade. I didn't add any extra product or anything. I am just simply blending that green and purple shade together and blending that purple shade into my transition shade as well. Now going in with the shade Tempera, which is the first shade on the left. I'm just using this to highlight my brow bone. I think this really pulled the look together. Usually I honestly forget to highlight my brow bone, so I'm really happy I remembered today. I'm just using this e.l.f. angle brush to do so. I think it just really highlights the brow bone and makes everything come together beautifully. So once I'm done with that, I'm going ahead and taking the Maybelline Master Precise liquid eyeliner, and I'm just using this to do two wings on my eyes. I thought this look was really pretty with some wings, so I decided to go ahead and add some. I love this liquid liner pen. It is so easy to control and use. This is one of the first eyeliners that I ever started using, so I absolutely love it. I think if you're not good at eyeliner, try getting like an eyeliner pen instead of a liquid liner like the NYC liquid liner, because you have so much control with this liner pen. And as you can see, I just drew two lines, and now I'm just dragging the pen back to create the wing, and I just go ahead and fill everything in like so. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. It's not that difficult. And then I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. Just dragged the pen back and am filling in any sparse areas. Once that is all done, I'm going ahead and taking the Kiss number 11 lashes as well as the Kiss eyelash glue. I absolutely love this strip lash adhesive from Kiss. I think it's like the best eyeshadow glue ever. Eyeshadow glue, eyelash glue. I'm sorry guys, it's early. So now I'm taking the Smashbox primer water and I'm just spraying my face to prep my face for primer and foundation. For primer today, I'm using the Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. I absolutely love this stuff. It leaves your skin looking so smooth and so perfect, and foundation just glides on top of it. So I'm just blending this into my skin, massaging it into my skin like so, and then I'm going ahead and taking the Covergirl Elixir Foundation and just blending that all over my face with my L'Oreal blending sponge. I just go ahead and dot it all over my face. I feel like that's the best way for me to do it. And I'm just blending this down my neck, all over my face, just so that it doesn't look like you have a mask on, because that's not cute. So I'm just blending this in with my damp sponge, making sure to get all over my face. Once I have blended that in, I am going ahead and taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just using this to highlight and conceal my face. This is in the shade medium, and I'm going under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, as well as my Cupid's bow. I absolutely love this concealer. I think it's so comparable to high-end concealers, and it's from the drugstore and like half the price. So as you can see, it's really great and high coverage, and I just once again taking that on my bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow, and then using the same sponge that I used for my face, I'm just blending that under my eyes and wherever else the foundation and concealer meet. Making sure that everything is blended for when we set under our eyes and our entire face. Making sure not to go up too close to the eyeshadow because you don't want to mess up all of your hard work. Now I'm just going ahead with the Wet n Wild Photofocus powder in the shade Warm Beige. I'm just taking this and setting under my eye first, making sure to go from outside to inside. This is a really good tip if you struggle with fine lines and wrinkles under your eyes. That way you're not setting the creases, you're actually just setting your beautiful under eye that you work so hard on. So I'm just blending this underneath my eye with a small tapered brush, and I absolutely love this powder. I actually go ahead and take it on the rest of my face just so that my bronzer and my highlight and blush go on much smoother and it doesn't stick to the liquid on my face. So I'm just using a large duo fiber brush from BH Cosmetics to do that. Now I'm going in with my favorite bronzer, which is the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan, and I'm using this to bronze and contour my face. I didn't want a super harsh contour for today, so I'm just using this Real Techniques contour brush and placing the color and then blending it out to give me a nice chiseled but bronzed look as well. As you guys can see, I'm blending it out. I'm not being super harsh with it. I'm doing this on my cheeks and on my forehead just to give some color back to my face and everything like that. When you're blending it, you make sure that you blend up, because if you blend down, it makes your face look longer, and if you blend up, it makes your cheekbones pop a lot more. So now I'm blending this on my forehead just to create some shadows on this big old forehead of mine. So I'm just blending that in like so. Once bronzing is all done, I'm going ahead and taking this Maybelline Master Blush palette. I'm using a mixture of all the shades. Honestly, I think all of these shades are so beautiful. I am taking this e.l.f. angle brush and I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it back into my bronzer so everything looks nice and blended. Now I'm just taking this Milani highlighter. If you guys know, this is one of my favorite highlighters ever, and I'm just using a fan brush to pop that on the tops of my cheeks just to give yourself a little bit of a glow and highlight the face and bring some life back to it. So I'm putting that on the cheeks, on my bridge of my nose also, and on my brow bone just a little bit, and on my Cupid's bow. A quick tip is to blend in your highlight with your sponge so that it looks more natural and more blended, and it doesn't look like you just have a powder highlight on your face. It looks like you're glowing from within. Now I'm just taking this Rimmel Scandalized waterproof eye pencil, and I'm just using this to tightline my upper waterline and lower waterline, just to make my false lashes blend a little better, because if you don't, that little flap of skin shows underneath your eye and it makes your lashes look not as natural, even though like these don't look like your natural lashes, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm just putting that on my lower lash line as well. Then going back into the Modern Renaissance palette, I am going ahead and taking the shade Love Letter, that gorgeous purple shade like we had before, and I'm just blending that on my lower lash line to give this look a super smoky finish to it. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful, and you can make this as smoky or as not smoky as you want. If you just want a little bit of smoke, that's perfectly fine, but I wanted this look to be a little bit more dramatic because it is on camera. So now I'm taking this Maybelline The Falsie's Volume Express mascara and applying that to my lower lashes to finish off the eyes. I think bottom lash mascara is super important. It just completes the look, so I'm going ahead and popping some on my lower lashes. And then moving on to lips, I'm taking the Milani lip liner in Spice and my NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. And I'm just lining my lips with that lip liner. I absolutely love this Milani lip liner. Like, you can see, like, it's almost a nub. I absolutely love it. I'm just lining my lips and going ahead and filling them in just to give my lips a little bit of definition for the gloss. And then I'm going ahead and taking the gloss and applying this onto my lips. Once it hits fall, I think this look would look gorgeous with a matte lip. But because it is still summertime and is still pretty warm where I live, I wanted to do a glossy lip just to keep it more fun and everything like that. Once you're done with the lips, you go ahead and use your favorite setting spray. Mine is the Milani Make It Last. And that is it for this look, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. Love you, girls. Mwah.